Hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing good. So today we will be talking about MicroStrategy's new strategy and what have they done with their name. Plus we will be talking about how the BTC market is performing and how many states in the USA are actually trying to adopt it. So let's look forward and move into the details. But before I move ahead, I have a request to make to watch the video till the end, leave a like and a comment, and do not forget to subscribe. So let's move ahead. So MicroStrategy, as we know, has been one of the best companies in terms of overall market performance and the crypto adoption, specifically Bitcoin, and how much BTC they are adding up in their accounts. Looks like that they are pretty much positive on it. And Saylor has been one of the founder of it, and he's been the trailblazer of the entire Bitcoin thing. So if we see that MicroStrategy has recently rebranded themselves and basically named themselves as Strategy. Why they have done so? Looks like that they were going a little bit bearish on in terms of BTC adoption and overall their strategy and how much they're adding up Bitcoin in their account holdings. But as soon as they have changed their name, it has come up with some of you can say some of the changes. So these changes, as we know, were also going to really play a role, but what are they, I will discuss in my video. But first look ahead to really see what has MicroStrategy really done that. See, MicroStrategy was founded by Saylor, and this company has recently been one of the best companies in terms of crypto adoption, specifically Bitcoin adoption. What they were doing previously was that they were issuing Bitcoin as opposed to their stocks to their stockholders, to their investors. So those who were owning or having these shares against the MicroStrategy company, they were also having another share for Bitcoin holdings too. So specifically, if any shareholder used to own any particular part of MicroStrategy stocks, they were also holding a particular point of BTC with them. But out of some discussion, or probably a kind of you can say a change in their overall scenario with the company, they have come up with a new name, and that new name is Strategy. So they have not changed their ticker, which is listed on the stock exchange of New York. They have come up with a new name that is basically the previous name that is already master, and it was already trading with the same ticker of MSTR. So just in front of you can see that Bitcoin Archive has also issued and shared a similar snippet that says that Saylor just launched some merch like a hype beast. So Strategy, or MicroStrategy, as we know it's the new name, has also issued its latest merch. Coming up to the second news of today, which is that MicroStrategy will also adopt the Financial Accounting Standard Board accounting rule, which will actually help Bitcoin holdings to be stated in a particularly good manner, which means that all those people who want to look forward to its books or look forward to its accounting books can have a particular section totally dedicated to the BTC holdings by MicroStrategy or Strategy. So this is the latest news that is coming up with the MicroStrategy's new adoption and FASB new adoption rules. Also, just in front of you can see on the screen that Saylor has also worked on FASB official adoption, that is the Fair Accounting Standard Board. They have launched, and they have also started to work on this accounting rule, and they will from now on will start following this rule for addressing and for reporting their Bitcoin holdings. So what will really happen after that? Well, it looks like that 74.3% of the BTC holdings that are currently with MicroStrategy are going to scale up. Also, I have this news that right now it is standing at, you can say, at a new point where MicroStrategy is also thinking about creating a whole bunch of new set of stocks. This new set of stocks, or a new version of stocks, are known as the STRK. So this STRK is going to bring up more BTC. And how is it really going to work? Well, the strategy is really simple. They are going to issue STRK stocks, and that is going to get listed on Nasdaq. So Nasdaq will be issuing or listing STRK tokens or STRK shares. But sorry, that's not tokens, but these are shares, because this is a public limited company. And this public limited company has already issued some stocks to their shareholders, but in return they have some bitcoins with them. So whenever anybody buys their stock, they're also buying a part of Bitcoin. But this new version of MSTR stocks are also going to buy more Bitcoins. But in the short span of time, or in the short term, particularly in the span of 1 to 2 months, the price of MSTR or STRK tokens are going to be a bit down, because the dilution process is going to take place here. And with time, this is going to roll out. But for some time, how this is going to work? Let me walk into let me just walk you into those mechanics. So these mechanics, or these process, will take place when the overall, you can say that the type of Bitcoin strategy that they're going to adopt will be with the help of Bitcoin. And how that's going to work? That's going to work when the master shares are going to be sold. Okay, these master shares will be sold to the public, and in return, they're going to have more funds, and people are going to invest, and those funds will be used to buy more Bitcoin. And in return, the STRK shares are going to rise up again. So this is a bit of a strategy that Michael Saylor, the founder of MicroStrategy or Strategy, has worked on. Let's see how this really goes on. And in front of you, the snippet says that the master price, or the master stock price, since share dilution has announced, there has been an unfazed reaction from the public. So people are not that much, you can say, feeling a little bearish on master strategy or MicroStrategy. They are not really that negative on it, but they're quite positive on this news, and they do not feel like they are much bothered. So the Nasdaq launch is going to be very bullish for the MicroStrategy or strategy company, and also for its new set of shares that are STRK. So let's see how this STRK will work. This STRK token is going to be issued at $80 per share, and people are going to get 8% dividends yearly. And these dividends will either be paid in cash, or either a regular master stock, or probably a mix of both. So these returns can be either in hybrid form. You can say that 88% dividends plus a bit of cash. Also, you can get some master stock in return if you are holding STRK stocks with you. So that's the news that's pretty much in hype for the last 1 to 2 days. Also, Master or MicroStrategy is cranking up its leverage ratio, which means that the percentage of Bitcoin that Master or has essentially bought using borrowed money is going to be a little higher. Previously, it was sitting at around 18%, but right now it's going to be at 20 to 30%, which means that the yield for keeping up Master strategy or MicroStrategy stocks with you will be increased to 20 to 30% yield. So if you're really having these idle master stocks with you and they are of no use to you, you can keep them in the yield and you can have more returns against it. Plus, MicroStrategy's current portfolio has a number of 471,107 Bitcoins right now. In front of you, you can see on the screen that it's BTC. If we just check the BTC price right now, it is at 96,719 something, and they have a total sum of 471,107 Bitcoins with them. Also, if you just check out how has it been working over time, for the past 4 years, it has been one of the best company that has outperformed every other company. If you just look at the chart, if we just compare it with S&P 500, Nasdaq, gold, silver, commodities, and bonds, as well as Bitcoin, the outperformance with the MicroStrategy has been one of the best. They have performed around 2,718% returns as compared to all those big stocks, big tech stocks assets, and key assets and commodities. So that is it for the MicroStrategy, but let's move towards the Bitcoin adoption in the USA. So coming towards the Bitcoin adoption and Bitcoin state reserves, our top 15 US states have already started working on issuing bills and public endorsement, and finally moving towards the committee approval and sign into law so that Bitcoin strategic reserves can be formed. Among these 15 states, Arizona and Utah are one of the best, or you can say 4 to 5 most interested states in the Bitcoin strategic reserves. So Arizona and Utah are very positive on Bitcoin state reserves. In front of you, you can see on the screen that from Alabama to Wyoming, these are the 15 states that have been working, that are already working on the 15 US states adoption for the BTC. Plus, if I just talk about the key takeaways for today, the key takeaways for today is that over the last 30 days, almost a month has passed, and right now we are in February, and it's 7th of February 2025. So far, in the last 30 days, crypto has shown us ups and downs, but crypto's top 30 tokens, they are down for a bit because the BTC market has tanked down, and when the BTC goes down, the altcoins start to follow the trail, and they go down too. So the market has fallen 22%, the crypto AI sector has fallen down for 47%, and the meme coins are down for 41%. So the overall market is down, which means that it's a very nice opportunity to buy and very nice opportunity to invest. So the key takeaways, although it's not a financial advice, the key takeaways are to invest, buy the dip, and wait for the time when the price or the market will start booming. Because I mentioned this in my last videos that when you buy the dip, it is always the nice time to hold it for some time, be a diamond hand, do not sell in FOMO, and do not panic, because when the whales are already there, they try to keep you away from the market if you are a single, or you can say a small trader. So that strategy should be to be in the market for the longer time period, hold on to your big blue chips, and do not sell them. So that is it for today's video. I hope you like it. Although the types of tokens I mentioned, you can keep a track on them, you can keep an eye on them and keep them in your portfolio for a longer time period. That is BTC, Ethereum, and good blue chip tokens. I have mentioned them, and one of them is Solana too. So keep them for a longer time period, and do not forget to like, subscribe, and share, and also give your feedbacks in the comment. And if you have any kind of suggestions, you can drop them in the comments. I look forward to cover those types of contents. Have a good day.